I just bought a Galaxy S21 last night and it only cost me $71. It wasn't from some sketchy source, it was from Samsung directly. Before we get started, just want to welcome everybody back to my channel, a whole ton of. I got the $71 Galaxy S21 and they also threw in a $100 credit. So I used that to purchase Pro Buds and those ended up costing me only $61 with that $100 credit. And if that wasn't enough, they threw one of the Samsung smart tags for free. If you guys don't know what the smart tag is, it's basically like Samsung's version of the Tile. This deal is for people who pre-order the Samsung Galaxy S21 in the next 2 days before it comes out on the 29th. I have some bad news though. After buying it though, I did a little bit more research and digging and I realized it's not worth the upgrade, even for $71. So you're probably wondering why it's not worth the upgrade? Well, I hope this video brings a whole ton of insight. Let's get into it. So hopefully I made it clear, but this video is about the new Samsung Galaxy S21, which just launched a week ago on January 14th, 2021. So the current phone I have is actually the Samsung Galaxy S20. I actually just bought this phone 4 months ago in September of 2020. I upgraded from a Google Pixel 3, which had problems with its autofocus on the camera, which was really annoying. I mostly wanted this new phone so I can record all my videos for YouTube on it, and it did a great job when I first started. I also needed a new phone that was going to be reliable, especially since I just got a Tesla 4 months ago and it relies on the phone connection. Well, I actually only paid $696 for my S20 and they offered me $725 for this trade-in value. Let that sink in. That's unheard of. My phone appreciated in value. That's super weird, right? But the truth of the matter is they're actually ripping me off. My S20 is probably a better phone overall than the S21. So here are the reasons why it's actually a downgrade. The S21 no longer has expandable storage. On my S20 right now, I actually have a 128GB micro SD card, which really helps with storing all the extra photos and extra videos I take. Now, what you have to do is you have to buy a phone in advance. You have to think about your storage needs in advance. And then you have to pay additional for that. So they start at 128GB. My S20 started at 128GB plus the option for expandable storage. But now the S21 starts at 128GB and that's all you're gonna be able to have ever. So you got to make a final decision at that moment that you buy the phone. The S21 actually has a worse display than the S20. So the S21 only has a full HD 1080p display. You might think that's good for a phone, but its predecessor, the S20, the phone that I have, actually has a quad HD display, which means that it's 1440p. Some people say that it helps simplify the configurations of having QHD with 60 Hz refresh rate versus having full HD with 120 Hz refresh rate. Honestly, it still feels like a downgrade no matter how you explain it. The biggest thing that kind of threw me off was that the base Samsung Galaxy S20, the phone that I have currently, comes with 12GB of RAM. The new base Galaxy S21, the new generation, comes with a base of 8GB of RAM. As you start to get into the Plus and the Ultra versions, you'll get more gigabytes of RAM. But I'm actually losing 4 whole gigs of RAM on my phone. Why would I want something that can run less apps? Other than those major downgrades and the new appearance on the camera bump of the S21 and the S20 are pretty much identical. And I just want to make sure that you guys understand, I'm not bashing Samsung Galaxy at all. I'm bashing the upgrade from the S20 to the S21. They almost got me, but they didn't. So what's good about this phone then? Well, there's a lot of good things about the Samsung Galaxy series, especially the newest ones. It still has the 3 cameras that the S20 has, the 12 megapixel wide angle camera, the 64 megapixel telephoto camera, and the 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. In addition to that, the Samsung Galaxy S21 can also shoot an 8K video. But 8K video is amazing, given that there's not too many TVs out there that can actually support it. And both of those things combined have made the phone a really good accessory if you want to shoot video for YouTube or for anything else. The ultrasonic fingerprint sensor actually works great, and it's very cool that it's concealed behind the glass screen. In addition to that, the pinhole design actually really hides the front-facing camera, and it makes it seem like it's a full screen on the front. And then one unique feature to the Samsung family is that they have Samsung Pay. So it's a patent basically that Samsung owns that makes it possible for them to mimic the magnetic coils that credit cards give off. So you can use Samsung Pay at any credit card terminal. It doesn't have to be one with NFC payment. And so the S20 started out at $999 when it first came out, and the S21 is actually starting at $800. And so you can imagine the reason for that decrease in price is actually because they are lacking features that they had in the predecessor. So now it's time for drama that I had with Samsung. I should have done this before I actually put in the order, But after digging a little bit more, I realized that I'm actually downgrading my phone and I'm paying them to downgrade. Basically, when I contacted Samsung support, they told me I can't cancel my order, that I need to actually reject delivery. The problem with that is that I have to reject delivery of the phone that's coming in a few days, but I also have to reject delivery of all the accessories that came bundled in that pack. They said that they can't cancel any orders that have to do with the Samsung pre-orders or any of the accessories that come with it. So now I have to wait a whole month to return everything, and then also to get my refund after that. So please learn from my mistake. If the Samsung Galaxy S21 sounds appealing to you, definitely put in the order, but if it doesn't, don't order it just because. So in conclusion, if you're upgrading from a Galaxy S20 to an S21, I really don't think it's worth it. Unless you have to have the newest and greatest thing, now's a good time because you actually do get a good trade-in value, or you do get a big discount on the Galaxy S21. If you are coming from any older version of the Galaxy series, definitely upgrade. I think it's worth it. Even if you're coming from another phone, the Samsung Galaxy series is superb. Let me know in the comments what type of phones you guys have. Have you guys ever thought about changing to the Samsung Galaxy series? Why or why not? I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to press that like button and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Until next time, have a good day everyone. Peace.